Yeah. It's a new day now, we've arrived. It's the same grace keeping us alright. It's the love that keeps us holding on. Now we're here, living the new me. Nothing impossible. Time to get it out. Just breathe with Toni and Bree.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Toni.
And I'm Sabrina.
Okay guys, so today we're gonna do something a little bit fun. We're gonna do a story time. We're not yet.
Yes.
What should we? What should the
Okay,
title
we're not
be?
gonna recognize. Okay, we get all glammed up for you guys. Okay.
Don't kill me. But oh guys, we were taking some like pictures, so we just put on a little bit of.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of.
We won't always be looking like this.
Girl, listen.
Yeah,
I'm not
because
really.
we're very laid back. We're not always.
Yeah, I'm not
dressing
really
up
a
and
makeup person. The only time like my makeup is like done
stuff. Too much boobies.
is when my friend Renata, shout out to Renata, she does my makeup like if I have a special event. Okay, so you want to start with your story time or should I start?
Oh, since you've seen the title by now, so
Wait, what are we gonna do? What's the title gonna be?
a bunch of stuff you'll see in the description, guys. We'll figure it out afterwards.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
But we're going to do a story time today. It's gonna be like a collection of different stories, like a little snippets, or
mainly
those,
like high school. For me, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like high school.
yeah. So everyone probably asked this question: When or how was your first kiss?
Our first kiss. You wanna go first or me?
Okay, mine was not consensual.
How old were you?
I was 10.
Keep on the head. 10. Okay, guys, I'm actually kind of I'm kind of embarrassed. Maybe some people would say, oh, that. But my first kiss, I was 17. I was almost 18.
Yeah.
Almost 18. I will never forget. And I was in high school. It was my last year in high school, and actually my boyfriend, the guy that I dated, he's actually like a childhood friend, so we went to the same primary school, so I knew him, and then we got closer he went to a different high school, but we always take the same bus. So
Yeah, in Jamaica we take our own transportation to school. No school
yeah,
bus.
we don't have school bus down
Yeah.
there. You can consider it school bus because it's high school kids on
But
the
it's
bus
not
or whatever.
sponsored by the
But
government.
it's not like the government.
It's
no,
private.
No, there we have to pay our own fare and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my high school experience. So I went to high school cause my sister, the high school that I went to, my older sister went. Well, my oldest sister went there. So she always tell me these stories. Enjoy high school. Make sure you do your work. You're probably gonna meet friends that's gonna be like your friends for the rest of your life, which is true because
Yeah,
my
it's
friends
true.
in high school were still close.
Or not.
Well, it's probably different for you, right? Are you still friends with your high school friends?
I am friends with my high school friends. I'll call real good friends with a few. And then I think the ones from college stick with you too.
Yeah, they say that too. College.
The one from college stick with you too. Because
But
I think more
here I didn't make friends here in
still so
college.
close to you?
Honestly guys, my college, it's a very good college. It was a Christian school and it's a private school. So a lot of the kids, they're they weren't I only have one friend from college, and we're not best friend, but we're good friends. But my friends from high school, we're still close. We have a WhatsApp group. We make sure we talk, make sure everyone is fine. We're
Yeah.
still close.
I'm closer to the people that I grew up with. My
Than-
childhood friends,
yeah.
we're still that close.
Well, my childhood guy friend, which is Jamar, we're still close.
Yeah.
We will forever
Who
be
they grew up
close.
with, still friends.
Because we grew up together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Now, at this point in my life, guys, I just think that we should only have meaningful relationships.
That is true.
It makes no sense.
True.
You're in a relationship, whether it be platonic or intimate, and it is not benefiting
Benefiting
you to a
no
sense,
way, yeah.
and it's not adding to your life, and if it's not, then it doesn't need to be there.
But the thing is, sometimes you don't know. This is for the people who know, because you know, as we were just watching the movie, the girl know that the man loves another woman, but she's like, oh, I can't wait to get your name. I'm like, sis, don't waste the time. Like, no.
Over time, you may not know
You
now,
may not
but
know.
over time.
But you know, the thing is, I always say, like, God knows what's best. People come into our lives for a reason. So
Yes.
even if they're gonna like hurt us or something, we're gonna learn from that mistake. It's gonna make us stronger. And we have to make it. We have to pursue to make us stronger. If that makes sense.
Sometimes some situation is just a message to us or a message
That is
to
true.
another
It's a
person.
lesson.
The same way how we're talking now could be a message to you watching.
Because guys, the reason why I know a lot about like relationship is not necessarily because I've like been in many relationships. It's because of other people's experiences, like
Yes.
people, like family, close
So
family
you don't
to me or
fall
friends.
in the same.
So I
trap
see it
that
and I'm
they
like,
fall
listen,
into.
that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So like, what's one of the things that you struggle with, like when it comes to relationship? Like
Struggle
like
with
one
now?
of your deal breaker.
Like any relationship at all.
Let's say
In
intimate.
general.
Let's say intimate.
The person has to be trustworthy, because if I don't trust you, I'm not gonna open up to you, right?
yeah.
And if I don't feel like I'm being myself 100%, it's not gonna work. Any point where I feel like I'm not my authentic self, then as I said before, it doesn't matter. Like, I reached this point in my life, I'm almost 30. I'm
Go
just
girl.
not around for it. Yeah.
Me just 23. Me just look old. But I'm excited. I don't know how some people like. I mean, it's different for everybody. Like they're like, oh my God, I'm getting older. I think it's a blessing. I think it's a blessing. Well, okay. So a deal breaker for me would be, this is probably kind of cliche, but for me, I have to date someone who has the same religious and spiritual beliefs as me. Because I always...
But the Bible says that you should be like equally
yoked.
So.
Because I've been like, my first relationship, if I'm honest, one of the things that we struggled with was because I got baptized, he wasn't.
No.
So like,
so you were in a different space in your life, and he wasn't.
He
on
wanted
your
one thing, even
term.
though from the beginning we established that that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you know, I think over time he thought that I would change my mind, and I'm like, no.
It's like similar to people who you've been dating for like a year or 2 years or 3 years, and this person will say, oh, I don't want any kids,
right?
And then the other person will compromise and then say, okay, maybe down the line she'll decide if she wants kids. When she
I don't think that is a good thing,
when she see how things go on and how I am as a person and as a cousin or as a uncle or as a godfather, and then she'll see these principles in me and say, oh, this is how this person would be to my child, and then years pass and this other person still have their same belief and idea that they still don't want children.
You know, I did when I went to college.
So be careful and watch out for that too.
Yeah, when I went to college, I actually did a marriage counseling course, and it's so I'm so happy that I did it. And my professor was saying to me, when you're dating, it's important for you to discuss those things with the person you want to marry.
Yes.
Or the person you want to be in a long relationship with, because like, especially for kids, I don't think it's if one person is saying, because kids, that's one of the for me, that's one of the reasons for me to get married, because I want to have kids. One of the reasons.
I believe so too.
Of course. So a lot of people are saying like, no, it's okay, you know, you get married, you guys figure it out. No, because when you get married, it gets harder.
And I don't like that. That thing, figure it out.
It's not agree to. It's not agree
like
to
that.
disagree.
It's like you're walking into something blindfolded.
Yes.
Why would you want to
definitely.
do that to yourself when life in itself anything can happen
Can
at any
happen,
point.
yeah.
And if you're in a situation where you can at least have some control over something, why would you not want to establish that control? I just don't see the reason why we need to do that.
Yeah. And you know, like for women it's harder for like men, like some men will be like, oh, I don't want I don't want any kids. You don't want any, it's fine. When you guys get married, it's gonna be like, listen, especially if like his brothers or friends are having a little daughter, and he's gonna be like, honey, like
this is what it
I
comes
want
down
kids.
to. People change.
People
We
definitely
evolve.
We're
We're not gonna always think the same way.
No, and it doesn't matter like how like if you're a good person or not, because the person that I am now, I'm pretty sure I wasn't like this when I was like 16.
No,
or 15.
That's like a decade ago.
I was so
You're
I
not the
was
same
like
person.
I was not the same person.
But the thing is, Toni, sometimes some people are still like the person that they knew you as. That's the same perception that they have in their mind.
You to.
They're stuck in the past. Some people are stuck in the past, and that's like the worst place to be.
And some people don't change. Like I can't say his name, but like a friend that I know
some
that
people
you